Wow. I really wanted to say this movie nonstop was nonstop action, but I can't, and I really want to. Alright, this is my review for Nonstop, starring Liam Neeson, Julianne Moore, and it is directed by Jaume Collet-Serra. Sarah. I don't know, I butchered that name. I apologize. Anyway, this guy's directed Liam Neeson before in the movie Unknown, and he's also directed The Orphan and the House of Wax remake. So this movie tells the tale of a U.S. air marshal who gets on a plane, and just as they get into the air, he gets a text message from somebody saying that somebody on the plane is going to die every 20 minutes until they get the ransom, or like, you know, their $150 million. Basically, it's almost like taking of the Pelham for planes. And let's just start off by saying the acting by Liam Neeson is always top rate, and he brings it in this one as well. And we've seen this kind of character from him before too. He's got some kind of damage to him. But what really is great about Liam Neeson is that you only have a few scenes with him to establish some kind of a backstory to him. And he does such a terrific job in doing that. And I literally mean it's a few scenes that he has to establish some kind of a depth to him. And man, he just nails it. But all that aside, you've seen me talk about serviceable acting before. And what that means is just the acting served the movie. It was nothing exceptional, but it did its job. And for pretty much everybody else was serviceable. And the good thing about that, I guess, is that nobody was like sticking out as a sore thumb with poor acting. And that brings me to the director. I thought the pacing was well, except for towards the third act, where, you know, things have to get moving. It took a little too many pauses, I thought, to get to that final conclusion. And once things start to unravel and, you know, the plane is eventually going to go down, that whole sequence was good. Save for, like, there was a gratuitous child in harm's way scene, which I felt they could have done without. And I think more or less that scene was put in there just to make Liam Neeson's character seem a little bit more heroic. It is a plot device that is just a little too overutilized, I think. But for this film, I like the tempo of it. I was able to overlook that. I mean, the way that this was set up, the killing of each person went down in a different way than I thought it would. So it actually caught me off guard, and I actually enjoyed that part of this movie. So overall, yeah, I mean, this is a fairly straightforward action movie. Liam Neeson is known for releasing these types of movies around this time of year. I mean, he's had some hit or misses, like The Grey was a hit, Taken was a hit, and this movie feels like it belongs in that kind of category. It's not as strong as those movies, but it is a marginable pass. I would rate this movie 2 out of my factors and 4 out of my likes, so that's a 6 out of 10. And that seems like a fairly good score for me, because it is a fairly straightforward movie. I can't really talk too much more about it without spoiling anything. And other than that, if you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.